Hello everyone, welcome back to Nioh. My name is Chachi, with me is Maxwell.
Hello.
Let's continue. When last we met, we escaped the Tower of London and blundered around the village of Asuki, which was besieged by pirates and demons. We met Hanzo, who entreated us to help him defeat the Oni that are rampaging around the countryside and causing distress, alongside, you know, the Sengoku Jidai. So, pursuant to that goal, we're gonna head to our next story mission, Deep in the Shadows. This is Kuroda Kanbei. He's one of the warlords of the era, and he has a task for us. His son is missing, so we're gonna go into the caverns of Nakatsu to find him.
Big game equals big load times.
Well, this is also not saved on a solid-state disk, so, you know, it's old computer. We are gonna slay some demons with a potato. But first, this.
A cat clock. Hanzo's ways are curious indeed.
Oh shit, the cat talks!
Even cats speak in these lands.
You know, generally when you ask for permission to do something...
You wait for a confirmation?
Yeah, generally.
Yeah, no, the Nikomata just jumps right into your brain meat. Hey, can I possess you? What? Possession time! Bork. Yeah, in real life, William Adams had to learn to speak Japanese the usual way, by being immersed in the culture and having somebody patient around to teach him. In Nioh, this thing just invades his mind and teaches him Japanese. William doesn't look too happy about it either. Okay, there's one... Stop interrupting me.
No. He has the ability to talk, and he is gonna talk.
Yeah, Nikomata will pop up from time to time to bother you about things. You know, he'll usually just have something sassy to say. One thing that I did in order to sort of streamline the experience a little bit was in between missions, or excuse me, in between sessions rather, I did some side missions. One of which was to go to the dojo and learn more advanced ninjutsu techniques from Hanzo. So I have some you know, better ninja stuff, but I also have new equipment. He gave me some shinobi gear. So it's a little bit less defensive than my current armor, but it's much lighter. So let's pop it on and get our best ninja happening.
Proper ninja.
Yeah, I'm already wearing shinobi pants, so... And then I have me shinobi hat. Yeah.
Yeah, I have now. Full-on ninja.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden. Alright. First things first. Play at the shrine. We extracted some Rita. And down we go into the depths. Let's see. Two men.
That guy looked right at you. You're a very good ninja.
Yeah, I'm an excellent ninja, as it turns out. Whoop. He sort of made a fool of me.
You're still the better ninja.
Well, I mean, he's not a ninja at all, so
Yeah,
it's kind of
that means you're better.
it's kind of damningly faint praise, don't you think?
Nah.
Yeah, this is where my computer's age really shows, is that Nikatsu is in the PlayStation 4 version, and I imagine also in the PC version on machines that are stronger. Very atmospheric because it's all gloomy and shadowy and whatnot. But here we are, and it's like the thing is, you know, we've got lights recessed into the walls. Oh well.
We'll be working on that.
It's a long way down.
And yes, this game very much has falling damage. So don't walk off the edge. This is not a shortcut.
Yeah, backstabs. That's one of the things that Hanzo teaches you, is how to sneak up behind someone and hit them with a stick. Hey look, bats.
Oh, yeah, there they are.
Unfortunately, these are large and irate bats, which means that if they collide with you, they'll shove you around and do a little bit of damage. 2 men sitting there, 1 patrolling that slope, and a 3rd one wandering around. Well, might as well get to work on them.
Oh, heads just pop right off.
Yeah, it's pretty grim. Whoopsie!
Careful.
It was okay. I'm sure-footed. Alright. Seems like I wasn't detected by,
By the patrols.
Okay, there's the sniper. Let's go bother him a little bit.
Bother. You bothered him to death.
Now, can I sneak up on this man with my sneaking technique? Oh, I'm gonna get him. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah!
Oh! He is very dead.
Mm-hmm. That's what we in the business call giving them the business. Y'all got any treasure? Can I get a hot and goodie?
There you go. There's a little something.
Ballin'. Let's see here. Oh, there's a man just snoozing on the ground.
Oh, he's gonna regret that in a hot second. Oh, hello. There's a little buddy to your left.
Mm-hmm. One of the disadvantages of putting on my rad shinobi hood is that I can no longer just sense these Kodama, so I'll have to rely on my memory. I couldn't say it with a straight face.
It's fine.
Alright. Let's see what that man with the bow was guarding. There is a door here. But it's locked.
All doors are locked. Always. Oh, now it got dark.
Mm-hmm.
Except for this one. Hi!
Hey.
He was waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and so is he.
Oh man, he's got help.
They ambushed the ambusher. I guess the spears have slightly better range than the weapon you're using right now.
The move where you chuck the weight out, notwithstanding the heavy attack for high stance, Lance has about the best reach in the game. I think it's tied with Odachi, but we don't really see many men carrying those around until you get into the DLC, because that's where they were introduced. We have a couple of graves here. Crushed to death by a Murakabe.
Oh boy, it's time to meet these boys. In case you didn't notice, the cat will point it out for you.
Yeah, he does this one time. They didn't do that in the tutorial, so a lot more people either didn't notice these guys or just got, you know, pasted. Nurikabe is a kind of yokai that impersonates a wall. They like playing tricks on people by continually moving around in order to trap people in false dead ends and whatnot. And Halls is here. Welcome.
Hello, Halls.
Check it out. We found one of these guys. So let's see if let's see if we can communicate with him. Maybe he enjoys a show of respect. Let's try that. Yeah. See? We can get past our differences.
So the way those things work, basically, is, yeah, you have 2 chances to make nice with them. You can do one of your various colored options for, oh, what's the word? Yeah, for a gesture. And, if you're right, he'll let you pass. If you're wrong, you get to try again once. If you mess up again, you gotta fight it.
And it seems innocuous. You know, it's just, oh, it's a flat boy. He's doing a prank. Nurikabe hit like a bus. They if you make them angry, they can at this juncture of the game, they'll probably flatten me in 2 hits.
Flatten.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, I got a room key, and I've seen a locked door. Maybe we know what that key goes to.
And Nurikabe sort of make me think of the big guy from Mario 64.
The Thwomp?
Yes. Because you make him mad, and he will fall on you. And it doesn't feel good when they fall on you.
Another dozing man.
Somehow slept through all of this.
Well, you know what they say.
Ooh. What do they say?
They say, talk shit, get hit. Oh boy.
In all fairness,
This is a perfect opportunity to explain how being defeated works in the game. It works very similar to Dark Souls. You leave a stain behind and you have to go retrieve it.
and everything that was in your way has respawned.
Yeah.
Except the Nurikabe one, right?
Generally, things that spawn out of a yokai pool, or yes, things like Nurikabe will not come back.
Yeah.
That only happens if you use a an item to escape the level entirely. Oh boy, it's me. I'm the bad.
Yeah, so if you leave the level, they'll come back. But if you just restart for one reason or another, or go to a shrine, it'll still be there. Or it will still not be there, rather.
Yes, correct. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
At least it's not far.
Yeah, true. Ah, got him point blank. Bueno.
Oh, that is dirty.
Well, I mean, he walked right into it. He had every opportunity to not just eat an arrow right in the teeth. Alright.
Okay, time for vengeance.
Possibly. First things first.
He's back asleep.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'd be pissed if somebody woke me up. Alright, this time will be different.
And there's little Kodama hiding in his hat again. Yeah. Boss's room, I guess this is probably the boss.
Yeah, it must be. Alright. You, go home.
Boss with a big old treasure chest.
Mm-hmm. What could there possibly be in here? We have the Horagai shell. This is an item that you will always get from this treasure chest. It's a conch. You blow it and alert all the enemies around you to your presence. I'm sure there's a reason to use it, but I've never really figured it out. I suppose maybe in multiplayer you can use it to draw attention away from the host, but
Yeah, that's the only benefit I could really think of.
yeah. So let's proceed.
Oh, this boy knew you were here.
He was thinking about his ninja technique. He was thinking about going to ninja college.
The nice thing about bloodstains being right outside of a doorway like this is it generally will tell you if there's a trap up ahead.
Yeah, something like that.
Whoa!
He has the low ground. I cannot win.
It's the opposite of what you expect.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
There we go. Okay. That,
You hit him so hard he dropped his shoes.
yeah. That's what happens, right? That's how you tell when somebody just gets completely wrecked on YouTube, is
Yep.
their shoes fall off.
Yep.
Oh, that guy's got a beat on me. I've lowered this platform. I wonder what that's about. Come on.
And as per usual, you don't want to shove people off of ledges if you can avoid it, because
Yeah, they have.
you don't get their goodies.
And this game is all about treasure. Such as you might find hidden behind a stack of crates. Uh-oh, somebody was planning treason. No wonder his carcass ended up stuffed in a hole. Alright, so... we may have noticed that those bats knocked down a corpse that had some items. So, I think we can use that platform to get to them. But first, I must eliminate this obstacle. And find my way out the door. Here we go.
Find your way back.
There we are.
Ah. Pretty simple puzzle. The bandit had a bandit axe. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh, and here's a mechanic.
A hot spring. Hot springs are your friend. There is there's one hidden in every level. And once I get rid of these potential threats...
Oh, he's very well and truly gotten rid of.
No spying on me while I'm in the tub. So hot springs do two things for you. First, they fully heal you, which you can see that golden pulse there. Additionally, they also heal you for about 5% of your maximum hit points every second for a minute or two after you immerse yourself in the water. So they're a very strong find. They're a good way to increase your endurance as you proceed through an area. This guy's chunky.
Man, he turned his armor red real fast.
Yeah, you don't get up to Bloodborne levels of just ridiculous amounts of blood covering everything, but it certainly flies around a lot. This is very much a sort of Kurosawa-themed experience. You were saying?
You can hear them.
You can hear bats squeak and chirp if you pay attention. They're not there. They must be where that gravestone is. So I'm just gonna duck my head in here real quick. Get my guard up in case somebody's waiting to ambush me. They're not. But we do have a hiding friend. Get on out of here, you little scamp. And we have this. Fell to his death because bats.
Yep.
Whew. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are a pretty rude hazard. They can just pitch you right off the cliff.
They will very easily. You just try and walk in, down you go.
Okay.
I recall this is about the halfway point for this level, right?
This level can be sort of reasonably divided into thirds, so I would say we're about a third of the way through.
Okay.
Okay, so we've leveled up a little bit since last we came together. My ninjutsu skill is in a pretty good spot, so I feel like I should probably raise some of my combat attributes. Let's go with skill, because this will make guns stronger, and it will give me a samurai skill point, which I will spend later.
As far as bat hazards go, they're not a really common one. I think they really only show up in like this level.
Whoop. You threw a rock at me. What a cheeky dick.
Woo! Got some classic mining zombies here.
Yeah, these dwellers probably, you know, slaved away down here until they perished or something along those
And
lines.
then they kept on slaving.
Mm-hmm. They're not smart. Let me see if I can... if I throw a bomb, it's just going to smack into these crates, so I'll just goad this guy into attacking me and then slap him around.
That is such a good weapon for slapping around.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at all those dead people down there.
Yeah, and a yokai realm portal. Wonder what that's about. Someone wearing a kimono has been causing trouble here. Oh, more bats. Oof. Yep. See, they can cause you an inconvenience if you're not careful. But there is a path downward. Let's investigate.
Lots of sort of splitting paths.
A skeleton.
Oh, don't act surprised. You down stabbed.
Yeah, I know. But still, skeletons. You know, those cheerful, comical fellas who are always smiling because they can't not, due to having no face.
I heard a very good alternative term for a lich today.
And what is that?
A skeleton.
Oh yeah, yeah, good. Okay, I approve.
I had a feeling you would.
I do like a good pun. Oof. Playing a little fast and loose here.
Yeah,
I need to think about my ninja technique.
your health is not the best. You've been boosting all your other skills and abilities.
Here, let's eat a cookie. Ooh, boy. Can I
Some
take
purples.
Bunker Man? He's difficulty 3, and he has an Odachi. That's going to be kind of a problem. Let's try.
Dare to dream.
Yeah, dream
of
big.
purples.
Whoops. Oh, that's a problem. Huh, he did not go for the Fatal Strike. That's interesting.
Take it.
Yeah. Walk into that.
Tough guy.
Yeah, he's wearing heavy armor and using a big weapon, so
Yeah.
it's not a
And
surprise.
check out the size of that weapon. Have you seen Aerodachi yet?
I picked one up early on in the second level, but I didn't elect to use it because I didn't really
It's not
feel
very ninja.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, you know, a ninja could use an Odachi if he wanted to, it's just, it's not subtle. It's difficult to explain away when you're spawning.
Ooh, so close. Nice.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, and you got one of the purples.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's, looks like it's medium or heavy armor.
Oh well.
We risk it all in pursuit of goodies. Whoa.
Oh, spawned the big one.
Mm-hmm.
From one hard guy onto another.
We do have to worry about hard guys. I forgot which one the Reaper button was. Shoot.
Ooh, careful. Looks like there's another one down there.
Yeah, I just have to, I have to avoid getting too close to it, which is fine. I mean, that's not difficult. Yoki are pretty easy to manipulate if you understand the movements. So...
You can just sort of get yourself around the corner from them.
yeah, I mean, the corner is gravy. See, that's the way Reaper is supposed to
Whoa.
work. Is you use it when they're low on stamina and you just melt them.
Got his demon's horn.
Yeah. Demon horns are useful for... Wow, nice shot, Skeleton. Stop it! Fuck you.
Bombs are good.
It's kind of a poor showing.
Saizo the Entertainer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a couple of people met their doom here.
Yeah.
All by that Yoki.
Yeah, well, if you're not careful.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
we have another one of these guys. Let's see if bowing will work again. No, no,
Oh no, he doesn't like that.
Don't be polite to this one. He's not a cheerful fella.
Don't
That's
you
not
give me
good.
that look.
However, if I sass him back, he acknowledges that my meme game is strong. Or something, I don't know.
Yeah, there's really no way to tell what they might like.
Some corpses will mention neutral, hostile, or polite behavior. And that can give you a clue as to what got them flattened. Because if you know, for example, that somebody got crushed for being hostile, you have an opportunity to try neutral or polite behavior. So, occasionally, it works out. Hey!
Oh!
Alright.
This is a new boy.
Yeah, this is the large skeleton. They always carry big axes. And they're real pieces of shit. I missed.
This is a bad spot for fights.
Yeah, it could be better. I'm managing.
Yeah, you're doing alright. You're still alive.
Okay.
This is better.
Come on, Giggles. Whoops. Yeah, they...
Half
Once
your
you-
health practically in one swing.
Once you know their moves, they're not so tough to deal with, but if you don't have heavy armor and you are not timing your dodge as well, they can surprise you. However,
Nice.
it's nice to have your own surprises. Yeah, you dropped some purple armor. Very
That's
nice.
heavy though.
Yep. That's going to go right into the mill.
Ooh, that guy had a lot of purple.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a lower level than the other one too.
Yeah, I think I can take this guy. Let's give it a shot. Come on. William's having second thoughts. Hey, he did a little bit of ninja there too. Tried to throw a shuriken at me. Yeah. And he has a sword that does paralysis damage.
Ooh, that's different.
I want that sword.
Oh, maybe you'll get it.
I did not. I got his pants.
Oh well.
Got one of those large skeletons patrolling. There's a dweller hiding down there.
Yeah, paths sort of split here. Oh, there's a big guy down way below.
Mm-hmm. It's a little bit difficult to tell. We'll look more into him
Yeah.
once we get close.
We'll get a better look.
Happily, giant skeleton warriors don't really seem inclined to climb ladders, so you can generally use the high ground to blunder right into them. Oh. Oh gosh.
You're just demonstrating falling damage. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. It's a practical examination. Oh boy.
Now someone can get you stuck.
Yes, they can. They can get my early game ninja pants.
Someone's coming after you.
We'll probably leash back to his spawn eventually. Oh. Okay. Maybe not.
Zombies are not known for giving up.
Sometimes they are. It sort of depends. Okay. And we are just about back at our grave site. So this time, I must be patient, and stealthy, and wily.
And maybe kill the dweller first.
Yeah. When the radar pulse is red, that indicates that an enemy is aware of your presence. I was fooled and thought that the skeleton had noticed me. So I thought I should rush him, but I didn't want to do that. After all, it was a blunder.
you do a lot of fights on very narrow areas in this section. So, it's a lot of fun.
Well, I mean, fun is subjective,
Yeah.
but it is tricky. And the reason we chose this path is because it's a dead end, and has a Kodama on it.
Go home, little friend.
But what else can we find on this path? A way down to a treasure. Let's get it.
Much safer.
An archer's robe. Interesting.
And here's this guy.
Yep. If we can sneak up on him.
We haven't really seen one of him before, have we?
Yeah, this is called a one-eyed Oni.
It's a Cyclops.
Yeah, for reasons that will become obvious. Yeah, he's just a chufty lad. Let's see. Let's. Whoops.
Oh,
How did he notice me?
he made a noise.
I guess I did.
Ooh, 77 him on fire, though.
Yeah, these guys are fairly susceptible to elemental damage, which is nice.
They can be pretty tough otherwise.
They are fairly easy to deal with on their own, and this is because they have a lot of broad, sweeping attacks, but they also have attacks that take them a long time to recover from, and generally strike only in front of themselves. They'll sort of lumber from side to side, trying to keep you in front of them, and that means that you can, for example, roll between their feet when they jump at you, and get an advantageous position on them.
Makes sense. But they can be dangerous if there's a lot of other things around you.
Yeah,
or
sometimes.
even like one or two others.
Yeah, sometimes you'll run into a pair of one-eyed Oni, and that's when things really get ugly.
Yeah.
Let's see here. There's something hiding on the floor there.
Someone's noticed you.
Who has... Hey! The man throwing bombs at me over there. What a dick. Well, he's up.
Welcome to the danger zone.
Let's go up and beat him up.
Uppity, uppity, up.
Yes, it's a theme. Hey. What are you doing? That's unsanitary.
Oh, magic pixel.
It okay. Dwellers are really not threatening at all unless you get cocky. I got two important items there. One was a set of young ninjas locks, which, if people remember the previous stream, are basically samurai locks, but they give you ninja skill points. Ninja locks are less powerful. I think you get one skill point for a young lock. I also got a shinobi box, which is a special item that allows you to regain some of the uses of ninja items that you've consumed over the course of a mission. It's useful for long stretches where you're using a lot of shuriken and kunai and whatnot, and need to have more. Alright. Now, the reason I came back up here, one, is because we left a treasure, which is 4 evil banishing arrows. That's pretty good. There's also this guy who needs to be taught a lesson. Which we will now do. Yeah, like I said, Yoki are not so bad as long as you have good, you can do your footsies well. The other thing I'm looking at is this bridge down here, which I can drop to.
Very carefully.
There's a Yokai Realm portal here, and if you look carefully, we can see a shrine beyond it. There's one of these axe Yoki, so we gotta be careful.
Yeah. Lots of big fights on narrow passages in this area.
However, whoops, I'm out of stamina. Whoops. Huh, okay. Well, I don't know how he didn't get me there, but I'll take it. Now I will consume cookie. And okay. Getting a little cocky again.
Yeah, careful there.
Let's just get him with our ninja. There we go. I could have blown him away with living weapon, but I wanted to try to save it for the next leg of the area. Because we are now, this is the 60% mark. We are in the last leg of the of this cavern. So let's see. Body gives us a pretty good amount of health. So let's get a point of body, maybe, and let's get a point of heart because that increases our stamina meter.
Stamina doesn't increase stamina.
It's a little bit deceptive, partially because in this game your stamina bar is your key bar, so this affects key. Key is analogous to stamina in E.G. Demon Souls.
Okay, so it is not called stamina.
Yeah, stamina affects how much equipment you can carry.
Okay.
And speaking of that, I may have enough goodies around here to get 1700 Amrita and give myself another level. So let's investigate. Got any spirit stones in here? Yeah, these are 500, so if I use 4 of them, it'll be enough for one more level.
Nice.
With a little left over. And yeah, we'll increase stamina. Why not?
Strength, I see, is one of the dump stats.
Strength is valuable, but it's not super so for the weapons that we've chosen. Just kick down this shortcut ladder, and here's the bomber. The evil midnight bomber that bombs at midnight.
Haha, take references.
We've done for him. Now, let's descend. This area is basically a gauntlet. You can see there's a Yoki patrolling. We have a skeleton lying on the ground here. There's a bunch of enemies lying in wait to ruin your day.
They wait until you are up on and go spawn.
Yeah, they commit to kayfabe, as it were.
Oh, light armor.
Yeah, bandit gear. It might be better than what I'm wearing. We'll explore that a little later. There are some side passages that I'm going to stick my nose in.
Sort of hidden little spots, isn't it?
There's lots of nooks. Hey, we found this thing. It's a kappa. Kappa is a Japanese water spirit that is known for its love of pranks and cucumbers. They will often maliciously attack swimmers to steal what the Japanese believe is called a shirikodama. It's a pearl. Yeah, this is just a kodama. The shirikodama, allegedly, is a pearl that is hidden in the rectum. And if a kappa steals it from you, you sort of you go into a malaise. You become sort of like a zombie. All of your spirit is drained away.
Japanese mythos is weird.
Yeah. A way to get kappa to be at your mercy, allegedly, is to exploit the fact that they place a lot of emphasis on decorum. So if you bow to a kappa, it may bow back. This is important because kappa have a bowl-shaped depression in their skulls that contains water from their home river or pond. If that bowl is empty, they become powerless.
And in this, they give you lots of goodies.
Yeah,
They're like
kappa,
little walking treasure chests.
Yeah, kappa are analogous to crystal geckos from the same series. Whew.
Except crystal geckos would typically give you like one good item.
Yeah.
While kappas just sort of collect things.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they generally give you good treasure. It is always worth your while to
but
try
I
them.
just meant more than one.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back, Delusion.
Delusion. Yes, interesting is a word you could use for this. Like Max said, the mythology of the Japanese archipelago is some real weird shit.
Yeah. Like, isn't there one that's just a giant foot that haunts houses?
Yeah, it hides in the attic.
Yeah.
And it'll crash down through the ceiling and demand that you wash it.
That's right, that's right. It's like, where did these stories come from?
Well, I mean, where did stories about banshees and spring-heeled Jack and all that stuff come from? You know, it was a long time ago, and people just needed explanations for things.
What can you possibly need to explain a giant foot coming from the attic and demanding to be washed?
I mean, possibly drug-induced hallucinations. I know, for example, that one of the symptoms of alcohol withdrawal is hallucinating spiders. So, I mean, giant feet is not really outside the realm of possibility.
Hey, another bomber.
Thought I already did for you. Get out of here.
You did for the other one.
Yeah, well,
Now you done for him.
they all look alike. Doing zombie racism here. A treasure. Something doesn't seem right. I'm being watched. And we can see something jiggling behind this chest. It's a guy here to get me.
That is quite a trap.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Let's claim his goodies.
There aren't mimics in this game, if I recall, right?
Not in the sense that people usually think that.
Oh, here's a bad situation.
However, this one-eyed Oni is not smart enough to try and come get us, so we'll just have to deal with the Yoki that's flanking us. And here he is. Hello.
One of these executioner-looking ones. Pretty.
They can be a little bit tricky because they only have one horn to shatter, so it's a little bit difficult to get an angle on their weak point. But it's only a single Yoki, so to an experienced ninja, it's not much of a threat.
You've been in Japan for like
A week, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call you an experienced ninja.
No, it's fine. William is very smart.
He's a quick learner.
Huh? Yeah, see how he didn't have a way to reach behind him?
Yeah. Circle straight.
Yeah, you just curve around him, cause him to goof.
Don't be under him when he does that.
Correct. That belly flop does a ton of damage. Holy moly. Alright. Well, we've done just about everything here, although there is this yokai pool, which contains another one of those jerks.
Yep, so you don't want to run around here, basically.
Yeah, you must maintain your composure.
Pretty much a standard for the game. Just don't panic.
Yeah, if you remain calm and use the tools available to you, you generally can get through even encounters that seem kind of hopeless at first blush. Woof. However, you must not become complacent.
Yeah, don't get cocky. This is a game that you can have one more hit left on a boss, and it
just
will
completely
destroy
blow
you.
it?
Yeah. Bomb him and his head pops off. It's an interesting mechanic.
He was so astonished that I would do such a thing that I
You got
blew his mind.
a good Odachi, it looks like.
Yeah, maybe we'll explore that later. Shingiku medicine. That's a full heal.
Nice.
It's very, very rare. You get probably 15 to 20, I think, over the course of the story.
And just a room of bats.
A room with that treasure. Another summoner's candle. That might become important. This thing poisoned to death somehow. And one last treasure. Because now it looks like we are about to get into... Oh, I see.
Totally not a boss arena. Nope.
Oh boy. This is kind of a tricky one.
This was also one that was one of the betas.
Yeah, the Caverns of Nikatsu was the first beta level. Dusk is falling, the bats go out to feed.
Oh, those are people.
Yeah, but something else is still here.
Oh, gross.
And here, feeding on a soon-to-be desiccated carcass, is a lady. With terrible hygiene. Oh boy. This is a Hino Enma. And the first thing she does is try to kick me ass.
She's gonna do that the whole time, though.
Yeah, but
Woo!
she's fast.
Yeah.
Much faster than Unryoki. Whoop! And she also has these waves of purple gas that will, that do a paralysis effect.
Yeah.
Ugh, and I'm dodging too early, and she's getting me with that dive.
She was a nasty bit of business in the beta. She continues to be a nasty bit of business.
Yeah, she's an asshole.
And the,
Whoopsie toodle.
she has an umbrella.
Actually, if you notice, her wings are the umbrella.
Ah.
Yeah, see how they're ribbed like a traditional
Yeah.
Japanese parasol? Alright, what to do about you? Whoop!
Yeah, she was a nasty bit of business in the beta, too. I don't think they changed her all that much, did they?
Not really. There we go. Finally chipped to that. Come on, you. Do that thing. Piss. I'm forgetting my Hino Enma technique.
It's been a while, to be fair.
Yeah, you really sort of have to pick your moments with her. She's good at maintaining pressure and disengaging at the same time. Okay. Now this is where you can really disadvantage her. See the way her stamina just melted when I did that? Enemies that are in the air will... Oh crap, that's the enemy. Oof, or not. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up! William! Ah! She's gonna eat me! Yeah, need to stop rolling away from that. Never works.
Yeah, she is fast, she hits hard, and her grapple...
Restores her health, which is
Yeah.
kind of unfortunate. Ack!
That's what you get when you fight a vampire.
Something like a vampire,
Yeah,
at
not
any rate.
exactly a vampire, but similar enough.
Get down. And... Boink! There we
Nice.
go. Whew, managed that
Nicely
first
done.
try. When it counts, I can be kind of good.
もっと欲しいもっと男を連れてこい
Woo!
Sorry, lady. Your days of slaying dick have come to an end. No more for you.
Rude.
Well, she's pretty rude too. She unfolded her face and drank mine. Oh, hey, look.
いやー、誠にかたじけない。やりには自信があったが、毛量の類とは戦ったことがござらぬよえ、遅れを取り申した。
You got lucky.
He certainly did. He could be dangling from one of these stalactites right now. And because we saved him, his guardian spirit has decided to contact us.
Yep, basically, every time you help someone out, or even sometimes when you beat the shit out of somebody, you will earn the respect of their guardian spirit and be able to use them yourself.
Yes, true. When you make a significant connection to another individual, if that person has a guardian spirit, you will undergo soul division, and it will impart its power to you.
天下を二分する戦が起きるであろう。
Some guardian spirits are significantly better than others.
この戦を天下
All of them have their use, but the ones that you find later in the game are more specialized and therefore appear more strong. I think Fusei Ushi just literally means like rock ox or something, or maybe earth ox. Ah, now we are at a banquet. This guy's doing a spear dance for our entertainment.
And singing.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit drunkenly.
He's probably not that drunk.
感情しかできぬ石田のせいで
Now, Nagamasa, he's drunk.
家康殿と共に打ち果たしてくれ。
長政、控えぬか。客人がおられる。
My history is a little bit fuzzy, but I think the mask on the mark rather on Kanbei's face is I think it's a burn scar.
Everything has been taken care of.
Hey Hanzo, when did you get here?
He's been here. Ninja.
Yeah. And Nekomata is still a cheeky dick.
I love that little ear twitch.
Mm-hmm. Gonna go out and get some fresh air. F all this noise. Dancing is dumb. Dancing is forbidden. I'm English. I'm boring and stuck up. Secret plans. And, oh, did we hear something? Man, there's guardian spirits all over the shop. And a kunoichi.
金の髪の侍？妖怪より珍しいわね。
Man, you got to samurai rank fast.
She might be making assumptions.
Who are you?
I dislike the company of drunk samurai.
Hey! I am no
I
samurai.
like her.
So a common drunk. Even worse.
Yeah, she's just content to lay burns and then dip out.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. It's one of Hanzo's confederates. We'll meet her again.
Pretty much anytime you see someone with a guardian spirit, you know that you will eventually be getting that spirit yourself.
Ah, Kanbei is showing us gratitude by giving us some prizes.
Is that his hat?
Yes, it is actually. It's
Nice.
It's the zucchini he wears. It's part of an equipment
It's
set.
the what he wears?
Zucchini. It's
Okay.
it's the name for that kind of hat.
It's
What do you think I said?
Zucchini?
Yeah, exactly. No wonder Kappa kidnapped his boy.
This guy's wearing vegetables on his head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you press the start button, you can see what the rewards are. So yeah, we get his hat, we get a hand cannon,
Nice.
and we get some cannonballs. This is also a nod to history as well. Because William was something of a difficult name for indigenous Japanese to pronounce, he was given the sobriquet Anjin, which means navigator or pilot. And eventually he just became known as Miura Anjin, which means the pilot of Miura, which is where he wound up when he went to Japan. We unlocked a Twilight mission, which we can't do right now. Twilight missions are accessed by going over to these symbols here on the left. They cycle once every couple of days, generally in the evening hours, Pacific Standard Time, and they are basically just harder versions of missions that you've already done. You can see this one suggests that you'd be level 125 to do it, and you know it's a tougher mission, so you get a chance at better rewards.
Later.
Yeah, but now let's explore some of our goodies. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is go to the shrine and turf out anything that is insufficiently rare. So all of this stuff that's yellow or white quality, we're just going to get rid of it. All of it gone. Get out of here. Don't even care.
If you ain't blue or higher, you ain't important.
Correct. Oh, see, now this would have been nice to have. A paralysis resistance Omamori charm.
I think you picked that up not long before...
Yeah, I don't think I noticed it.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's significantly better than the one we're wearing currently.
Yeah, I can't really compare a 19 and a 6.
I would lose some resistance to the basic elements, but that physical defense is nice, and it does also improve my chance to get items from defeated enemies. So,
I'd argue.
yeah, I think we'll go with that. But we will turf out this one. And we get 6 cookies and some antidotes.
Nice.
Ducky. Now with that, we can level up. Let's become... Let's get some more health.
Yeah. So maybe you're not getting hit for half of your life with one little wing slap.
No, it's fine. Right, we got 5 skill points, so what can we learn today? We could learn... some of these require us to clear a mission that we don't know about yet.
Well, maybe you should come back to it later. Unless there's something you specifically want.
Yeah, there are some skills that are gonna become pretty important. It's just nice to keep going on them. Let's see. We will pick up this one, which allows us to leap backwards at the end of a low hit combo. And there's another one. We get black vines. And Tangle Strike.
Alright.
Now we can go to the customization menu. This allows us, some skills overlap in their slot assignment, which is to say that, for example, there are multiple skills that can be put in the slot for holding the block button and pressing the strong attack button. You can see that a little list comes up when I do it. So you have an opportunity to sort of mix and match your moveset to to best suit your play style. Let's see. What that means is I don't think that I actually have. Okay, so that's what that prompt was when I learned Tangle Strike. Is this is all you already have a move assigned to Y at the end of your combo for low attack. Do you want to overwrite it? And I would like to know because I like to keep my options open. With that, the next thing we should do is pay a visit to the blacksmith because I didn't demonstrate this last time. This is Senji Tomei. She's got an eye patch, and she's nice. She can give you a rundown of what the blacksmith does, and she also will, you know, just mention things every once in a while. If you speak to her, she might have a special thing to tell you, a tip or something like that. She also sells you stuff and can forge you new equipment. Ah, she has explosive cannon rounds. Pretty cool, but kind of pricey. So the categories of utility that she offers you are Forge, this is where you make new equipment and items. Soul Match, which allows you to take 2 pieces of equipment and merge them to get a better one. Refashion, which allows you to change the appearance of your equipment to that of any other piece of gear that you can forge for, you know, for making yourself look cool. Reforge, which allows you to take the special attributes of an item, for example, the one that we discussed last session where you have change to attack dexterity, that will allow you to, for example, try to roll that against a random table to get a different special attribute. And then Disassemble, which says, just take these weapons and break them down into their components so that I can make things to forge. Now we do have some pretty cool stuff here, so the first thing I'm going to want to do is go through this equipment and see if I can just find something that's a little bit better. We have a couple of Kusarigama here, so let's see. We've got a Genin's Kusarigama. That seems pretty important. I mean, we don't even have any familiarity with this at all, and it's already better than our fully tricked out Spies Kusari, so we're going to go ahead and equip that.
Yeah, better in every way.
Yes. Now, I could equip an Odachi, but I don't really have any skills for it, and again, I want to sort of try to stay fast and light, so
It
we're going to
actually
leave it
drops
alone.
your attack, too.
Well, only compared to melee weapon 1. I could replace the pickaxe I'm carrying with it, but the pickaxe is getting me money,
Yeah.
so... Now, here's a quandary. Do we give up our cool ninja gear so soon? We do have a hat that's significantly stronger, but we can't get the special effects out of it yet because we don't have enough body or skill. And this stuff is very heavy. Ooh boy. But, boy, that 20 defense looks a little cheap in comparison. What if we did a soul match? So what this allows me to do is take the headgear that I'm wearing and then ram another item into it, which, as you notice, will increase the defense at the cost of about 6 grand, you know, for this particular combination.
Because it's a special hat that you got.
Correct. And it's also much higher level. But now that means that instead of being a level 7, I think, ninja hat, now it's level 18. We can do the same thing with more of our stuff. For example, we could upgrade this shinobi armor. And in fact, I think we will, because it does give us a 3% chance to not consume a ninjutsu item. So... Can we do anything else? I'm not super attached to these, so I might just equip something else. However, we do have ninja pants. Gotta get them pants. Yeah, this is about the best bang we're gonna get for our buck. But we can get almost as much defense with spending a lot less money. So let's do this.
Money is very important.
Correct. It does make the world go round. And then these are also not particularly special feats, so just equip something better.
So, if it doesn't say if it's heavy, medium, or light, what is it? It's like the archer's garb there.
That I couldn't really tell you. I think it might just be an oversight in the interface. The thing that will indicate how heavy a given piece of armor is the 3 little metal weights underneath the picture of the item. The light gray represents a weight category. So 1 means it's light, 3 means it's heavy, and then 2 means it's a medium armor.
Okay.
Yeah, right now I'm wearing some heavy armor on my arms, so I've got a little bit of leeway to, you know, put something cool on.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do this. 30 defense, look at all those special attributes. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Unusual arms. And then we'll get some better shoes. These are mediums, so we don't want to get too crazy. Now that's an interesting one. Oh, I goofed. Everlasting Key. What this means is that if somebody happens to deplete your your key either through striking you or hitting your guard, you will still be able to move. You won't get completely gassed out. So that's about a 30% chance for that to happen. Pretty good. It's actually these are actually a little bit lower defense than my current armor, but that's a tempting bonus.
I'll go for it.
Yeah, I think we will actually. However, now my legs are all hairy. I gotta groom. So let's refashion those.
How come hair is not
I haven't unlocked it yet.
Ah.
She has to learn how to be a barber. Right now she's only a blacksmith.
takes her hammer and like, I don't know what to do with this, Anshin. I can hit you on the head a couple of times.
Yeah, what if I just beat the crap out of your hair?
Just sort of put the hammer on top of the head and wiggle it around a little bit. Like there. 500 gold.
That'll be $8. Alright, now I'm just gonna turf the rest of this stuff out. If you pull the right trigger when you are hovering over an equipment category, you'll just select everything, which makes it easy to disassemble large amounts of stuff at once. Which means now that I have plenty of stuff to forge things with, which we'll do later. But for now, we have some submissions. But I think that we should just keep going with the story.
Yeah, build up some of the event stuff.
Yeah. Somebody that we're interested in recruiting has gone missing. Let's go get him.
Munashige Tachibana.
Yes.
Very famous name.
Yeah, he's a samurai of conspicuous deed in the Sengoku era.
If you've ever played any of the Samurai Warriors games or the Nobunaga's Ambition series,
or Sengoku Basara.
Yeah, you'll be familiar with pretty much all the characters in this. Or if you just like that period of history, it's a pretty famous one.
よういらした半蔵殿
Oh, look at the puppy.
Look at that dog.
早速じゃな鬼が出てうちの殿は太宰府より戻ってこぬの
Uh-oh. He's stuck and needs somebody to bring him home.
Oh no.
And Uber hasn't really caught on, I think, so...
I think they would charge a bit too much to go into Oni-infested territory.
You never know. With the gig economy, people get desperate. Hey. Hey.
Oh-ho!
We know you. What are you doing? What are you plotting, lady? Anyway, here we are in Dazaifu. It sucks. It's gonna rain like this the whole time.
Oh, is that cat I see in chat?
Uh-oh. Who is this?
I believe this is my friend Cat.
Well, welcome to you, friend cat. We're getting wet.
And also thank you to everyone else who is watching, but maybe just lurking.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to say hey, just welcome to all of you.
Yeah, this is a low pressure area. We're just gonna do a little bit of chill, beating people up with ninjutsu items.
Getting very
Like
wet.
that. Yeah. You know, our shinobi pants are probably kind of squishy at this point.
Squick, 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 squick.
Mm-hmm. That's why I brought some good boots.
Came to Japan during the wet period.
Monsoon season.
Yes.
What is that? I need to check my move list. Ah, it's hold X. Okay.
Is that backstep?
Oh, so
Oh, wow, that guy's got a lot of purples.
so he does.
Ooh, question marks?
Yeah, he just didn't bother to parse his name for some reason.
Look.
I've overextended. Okay, so let's try Black Vines on him. This will pull him towards us so we can slap him around.
Illusion says, don't judge a country by its weather or weird bedtime stories.
True. There's a lot of that in America.
Yeah.
We get weather and weird bedtime stories.
And we're from North Carolina. We make... I mean, the weather we get here... I mean, parts of it was snowing, 2 days ago, and over here it was in the 70s today.
It was in the low 80s yesterday,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact. 80 degrees Fahrenheit, that is.
Yeah.
Every once in a while we have international viewers and they say, 80 degrees centigrade, my god! You know, it's just,
No, we're not walking around on fire here.
whoops.
Good. Where in North Carolina are you from, Delusion? And being from North Carolina, you understand what we mean about the weather.
If you don't like it, just wait a couple of minutes.
No, that's the rain in Florida.
I thought that it just sort of always rained in Florida. Ah, my greed.
Yes, but only for a few minutes.
I'm on fire. So that's an important thing to note. If you roll around, the fire debuff will go away faster. But now, let me take my revenge on this guy.
So rolling around, but not being in the rain.
Yeah, one wonders about that, but, gameplay mechanics.
Exactly, all 4 seasons in 1 week in North Carolina.
I mean,
We had
sometimes...
we had winter, we're in spring, we'll probably be in summer in a day or two. So all we're missing is fall. Oh, Burlington. That's actually where Chachi and me met.
Yeah, we went to college together.
Yeah. You probably know exactly what college. We're not in the area anymore, but we're still pretty close. We're over in the Triangle.
One of those 3 wards you get in North Carolina.
Yeah, you've got the Triangle, the Triad, and it's all sorts of areas where the cities come in 3s.
Hey, what are you doing up here? Is that a stamp?
Kat says she really enjoys the fonts. Yeah, this game has a nice font system. It's nice and clear to read, but it's also got a little bit of...
Yeah, this game has a hell of an aesthetic.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It's got a great aesthetic.
I'm just poking around for items, making sure I'm not missing anything before I proceed.
Yep, and Delusion knows exactly where we went to college.
Yep.
It's that city that's in the middle of the city.
Mm-hmm.
That really has nothing but the university in it. Yeah, it's changed a lot since we were there. Pretty much like every dorm that we lived in has been torn down and rebuilt. So
They also bulldozed the goddamn recreational fields.
Yeah.
Put in the business school. No, the business school is off campus, isn't it? No, the law school is off campus. The business school is what they put in place of the place where people would go to play frisbee and whatnot.
yeah,
Lame.
and then all that left was the actual sports fields rather than recreational fields. So you had to like rent the time for them, or
Well,
soccer people would yell at you for using their fields. Like, man, we're just trying to play some games.
Let's see. This bridge is broken. We're not going that way.
Ooh,
He's got the purples.
and the numbers.
And which appears to have been generated by a Markov chain or something. Alright, whatever. Whoops.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Yeah, he's left himself wide open. Take that. Yes. Did you see the way the kunai icon flashed green there? That means that the unlimited ninjutsu effect on the armor, it went off. So, hey, he was holding a dragon sword. What the
That
hell's
sounds awesome.
What the hell's a dragon sword? I don't know about this. Ah, this is part of an item set.
Huh.
And
Dragon Ninja.
let's see, I can read the description. Hayabusa story. Oh, so this is a reference to Ninja Gaiden, which is a series by Tecmo. So I guess they have a Hayabusa somewhere in the DLC or something like that.
Neat.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. Yeah, let's just put that over our pickaxe and we'll sword people
Yeah,
a little bit.
okay, the money bonus has been erased.
I mean, it might come back. We don't know.
Yeah, probably, but cool swords.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ninjas. Alright. Oh, speaking of which.
I can see what you're looking at.
You don't see that guy moving? Let me put the reticle over him.
Oh.
I mean, I don't see him moving anymore either. But that's due to craft, not coincidence. Hey.
That guy I see.
Alright, you. Fight me.
And he's already doing that.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, his ninja is powerful.
Yeah, but he's not as powerful as this thing, which appears to be a paralysis sword from the way
Oh.
he's flashing. Man, this is neat. I didn't know they added this. Now let's see. Got any more ambushes going on in here? Oh.
Yes, in fact.
Buddy? Do you... Okay.
He's looking at the wrong door.
Treasure. Yum, 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 yum.
Uchigatana.
Duel.
Two swords.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's very wet.
しかし東の帝と呼ばれ栄華を極めたこの地も今やひどいありさま。先の領主高影の時世には多少再建がなされたようじゃ
That
が
guy's very dead.
Mm-hmm. He's been harmed. Uh-oh.
Gross.
They have taught him a lesson.
That's a very good sword.
Yeah.
天神様どうか彼らを罰してください
Another tree to kick over. Let's do that. Create more shortcuts.
I don't think you should kick down things that are on fire.
No, it's fine.
Oh yeah, that lets you get out of the water if you fall in.
Correct. Just myrtleize that poor sap.
Ah, someone died in there.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Ah. Good. Now let's see if we can beat this guy with us. Ooh, he's got a lance. He's ahead of us in the weapon triangle.
And the armor triangle looks like.
Yeah,
Based on
he's-
that hat.
Yeah, he's wearing, we've seen at least one other resident with that. What? Where are you aiming?
Whoa!
Yeah. We've given him the business. And... oh no, he got away from the grapple. But that's fine. So we took his hat.
Yeah, this stage is a bit maze-like.
There aren't a whole lot of narrow passages that kind of force you to blunder around. I'm doing a little bit better at it because I've played the stage a couple of times, but it's a lot more open than you'd think. They just sort of create the illusion of maze-like conditions because
Woohoo! 3 hits!
farewell him head. These little houses and whatnot do a good job of sort of creating a virtual spaces. and
Yeah,
things.
sort of everything looks similar.
Yeah, it's good feng shui. I think. I don't really know anything about feng shui.
Feng Shui is more like where things go than the look of it, I think. I think look is some of it, but I got a strong one. I'm gonna take care of the yokai first.
Hey,
I mean, revenants are hard enough as they are.
true.
Oh my god, that sword just tears them apart.
This feels a little bit like cheating, but this is what happens when you take the time to fight revenants. If you are struggling in Nioh, just look for grave sites. Chances are you'll get a really great sword out of it.
きっと天神のたたりだ。もうこんなところにいられるか。
Farewell. Ah, there's that broken bridge we were looking at a little while ago. Take that guy's loot. Hey, a treasure.
But can you get out of the water?
Oh yeah, there's a couple of trees I kicked down over
Yeah.
there. Let's go get it.
Your greed knows no bounds. Watch it be like a stone or something.
I'm sure it's at least somewhat good. Yeah, it's water ambulance, and I'm on fire!
In the water, in the rain, you're being set on fire.
Correct.
It's like a haiku.
I've seen fire, and I've seen rain.
Oh, I love James Taylor. Yeah, that's how you can confirm I'm from the South.
See, I'm already back where I was.
Yeah,
Now, I could go through that big gate.
but that bomber was throwing things at you. You need to get him.
Yeah, I'm gonna show him what for. Uh-oh. I have a little heat
boy.
bobbing around over
Yeah,
there.
there's two.
How are we gonna approach this situation?
Oh, we haven't seen that little one yet.
Yeah. Those guys are, simply
Buggers.
put, they're bastards.
get a good look at him before he notices us.
Here he is. He looks a little bit like a kid, you know, but they have one eye. They're basically like baby versions of that guy over there. The trick is that they will use their very long tongue to steal Unrita from you, and if they can get 1 or 2 good licks, no pun intended, they will become a giant one-eyed Oni.
So they can be very dangerous in groups.
Yeah, they're very agile.
And they will put them in groups. Because with these guys, but not as easy to dodge and harder to see.
Whoops, missed him with that one. Yeah.
Oh, cut his arm off for good measure.
And his leg, if you notice. Alright, now we're
I saw a completely purple Revenant somewhere.
Yeah, I don't want to bog down too much with Revenant hunting, because,
Okay.
you know, I want to sort of keep things moving a little
Yeah.
bit.
Speaking of which, have we seen a shrine anywhere for a little while?
That's actually the reason I'm doing this detour, so I can get access to one. Now that is definitely a trap.
Yep.
How about that?
Suspect everything.
Ah, the
He
EI
hasn't
quick
learned.
draw.
He hadn't learned to expect everything.
Yeah, if you can get one of those, EI draws off on people, you can really ruin them.
And that was also something you needed.
Yeah, the key to the East Gate. I believe that's the thing that allows me to get access to the shrine. But there's one other place that I haven't really explored yet.
I don't think you got the bomber yet either.
No, I didn't. But first. Actually, first I see a Kodama over there. Let's get him before I forget. And actually, let's do another thing.
Oh yeah, you can see this guy from the front now.
Yeah. See his gross long tongue and his one eye?
Yeah.
It's apparently very irritated. My dude, you need some eye drops.
A big eye like that out in the rain. He's getting water in it.
Mm-hmm. Now let me see. Is there anything else on the ground floor that I need to concern myself with?
Doesn't look like it.
Ah, there are 1 or 2 things actually. One is that guy throwing grenades is around here somewhere, but principally
Oh, there
there's
he
also
is.
a shortcut back to the beginning just ahead. So we're gonna open that just in case.
Yeah. If you don't get to the shrine, you'll have another way.
Oh,
Oh, there's another one of those boys.
there's
Yeah, they're easy to miss.
Yeah, your ranged weapons in this are very powerful and an important component of being able to manage your encounters. So you should definitely make as much use of them as you can reasonably do.
You got a fan.
Yeah, it's another accessory. Those usually will give you bonuses to luck and agility-based defense, from what I remember. I mostly use Omamori and Monogatamos though, so, you know. How you doing, buddy?
Pay attention. Woo!
Defeated. Alright, turn right back around and...
Go back up that tree.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some climbing. Go up this big tower.
I bet kids really loved this place before it went to hell. Oh, good climbing trees.
Yeah.
And can you imagine being, 7, 8, having this thing where you could just climb right up to the top of a roof?
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved that.
Yeah, it's pretty hip. Got a view, there's the mountain over there, and you can see into the big shrine. You sometimes
Start
run into
birds.
crows. Yep. I see the glint of a blade. Fight me.
Rooftop ninja fight. About as classic as you can get.
Yeah. However, his kung fu was weak. That's the wrong country entirely, but I'm sticking with it. He's a scrub.
Up here we have...
Yeah, something with Kodama. Nothing important. I always forget that this is not where you get that key. It's the just... Oh,
Yeah. But there is that item down there that you can only get to.
There we go.
Excuse me, birds. You can have this once I'm done.
And then a Jumonji spear.
Different from Jumanji spear.
Yeah.
We still need to see that movie.
Yeah, here it's okay.
Yeah.
A shrine!
Finally.
Glory be. Doing this for quite some time.
Yeah. As long as you take care, it's not too difficult to level.
Yeah.
Travis wants to know, how far have you gotten before?
This is a new save file for me. I have almost finished the game. I finished the main storyline and the first DLC. I'd say probably about 60% of the way through DLC 2, which means of the 3 packs, I am, I'd say, halfway done with the extra content. So yeah, I've finished the main story. This is, I just, you know, I've never done a ninjutsu-focused run before, so I thought I would do that for the stream. Let's see, we're in a pretty good place as far as body is concerned, but we should get some more things that will let us wear better equipment. So I'm going to get another point of stamina. So I'm going to get 2 points of stamina. Perfect. Alright. Hey, cool statues. It's alive! No, I'm kidding. This is called a Guardian. They hit like a truck.
I really like the way these things move.
Yes.
And it pretty much is exactly what you would expect from a statue, and really well done.
Mm-hmm. They make sort of clunking.
Mm-hmm. They have weight to them.
Yeah. They're very cool. Okay, buddy. I know that you're. Yeah.
So they're also very obvious.
They are no match for the dragon sword. Uh-oh.
Don't run too far.
These little douchebags. That's actually a really nasty situation, because if you don't notice those 2 guardians, suddenly you are getting hit from 3 sides at once, and that's a real problem with how fast those little one-eyed guys are.
Yeah.
Aha!
This game will rarely force you into multiple opponent fights. But
oof,
you can. Woo!
Yeah. So there's a demonstration. He almost did for me in a single hit. We don't want that to happen. So
that's why you try and get them one at a time.
Yeah. Lesson learned. Goodies around here. Yum 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 yum. Treasure. Oh man, this is all stuff for big beefy lads, not ninjas. Man, look at all these gravestones.
Man, those people got tricked pretty bad.
They've been done a bamboozle. I know something that the game thinks I don't know, so... Yeah.
Foresight.
Mm-hmm. Now we'll go into the large courtyard that we saw from that rooftop. There's a yokai pool and some sort of glowing insignia. Fight me, coward. I will never turn back.
Dramatic.
Uh-oh.
Meet the Nioh. It's ugly SOB.
It also almost struck me with lightning. Yeah, a Nioh is a, it's sort of a Japanese chimera. As you notice, it has the body of a tiger, and, whoops, and its tail is a serpent. Its face is that of like a monkey. They are associated with controlling lightning. Look out. Whoa, he's gonna, woof.
Ouch.
He took exception to me throwing kunai at him. Let's see if he... Woof. Having a bit of a time here with the Nioh. This guy hits very hard. He goes all Sankey on you, too. you notice when his belly glows like that, if you hit him, that will immediately crush his stamina. However, if you beat on him too much while he's down, he'll summon lightning bolts right on top of you, and pretty quickly as well.
Homing lightning bolts. Nasty bit of business.
Yeah, there are actually a couple of places where you're safe from the lightning. If you stand right in the entryway where you came in, he cannot hit you with lightning. However, he will just run up and claw you to pieces, so, you know, that's a thing.
Better just keep moving.
Come on, computer, I believe in you. Alright, let's see if we can get him to live recipe down. Come on, you.
He's pretty strong against that, but wow.
Yeah, he is, each enemy has one or more resistances and weaknesses to the given elements that you have available to you. The Nioh, as you might imagine, is resistant to lightning, and is weak to water, which is why I applied that water amulet when I came in. Come on, computer, you can do it. Oh, boy.
Oh dear.
Wayne.
It's having a time.
There
we
we go. It had to think about it a little bit. Yeah.
A familiar? If you thought that was the boss, congratulations. You thought wrong.
Yeah, so here we have, here's a woman in in onmyoji dress. You can see she has one of those tall, that style of hat is called an eboshi. It's usually made out of, like, paper or lightweight, stiff fabric.
I think she's not out in the rain.
Like felt or something. And then she has those clogs on. They're sort of making her taller. And then, look, there's one of these one-eyed oni with, I think those slips are called ofuda. They're little holy talismans that are used to banish evil and control yokai and things. So he's got like 8 stapled to his head.
And he's a friendly fellow.
Well, currently he's like, you shall not pass.
Yeah. But he's not trying to, you know,
Yeah,
lick you.
he's not running up and trying to eat me, so that's something. Ah, hello.
This is Fuku.
Yeah. Fuku is a really nice lady. She is a little bit like Hanzo in that you cross paths with her a lot over the course of the story, and she helps you out. She, if you are building that way, is one of the people who will teach you how to use magic. Quell its anger. How would one do that? Well, she gives you a gesture, so there's a hint. You would not believe how many times I have just stood here and watched people go, what do I do with this guy? And just nothing happens. So the hint is that you have to use a gesture of politeness with him. So yeah, he was a worthy opponent. We traded a lot of blows, and you know it could have gone either way there. So I'm gonna bow to him, and he has accepted me. And there he goes.
Yeah, people are really bad at picking up on what you're supposed to do. They'll just stand there and swing their sword at it or shoot at it.
Yeah, this
Use
is
everything but a polite motion.
Yeah, this is another hint for how to deal with things like Nurikabe.
Yeah.
Now, don't jump on this elevator just yet, because there's a very well hidden Kodama right here next to the mechanism.
That's also one that many people will miss. Just run
Wow.
straight in and go down and never see it again.
Now we go down, down, down into the depths of Daizaifu Tenmangu. And the computer throws a fit. Come on, man. You can do it. Loading. Here we are.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just loading a new area, because this section is huge.
Yeah, we've reached the second half of the area. Holy smokes, what a long chapter.
Yeah, they really should have halved it, I think.
It would have been nice.
The Nioh should have just been the boss, and then you meet her, and then, you know, come back here after.
Alright, well, we got body, we got stamina, we got skill and dex. Let's get a little bit more key. And that has given us... How many skill points have we got? 4. That's a decent amount. We might consider...
Kick the enemy.
Let's see. That's a good Kusari skill. But we should get some more. We should get some more samurai stuff since we found our awesome sword. This is a great one. This drains stamina like you wouldn't believe. You just at the end of a combo, you just give him the boot. So I'm gonna grab that. And then what else have we got? We've got Morning Moon. That's a pretty cool one. You do a double somersault slash at the end of a heavy combo. Or excuse me, at the end of a high stance combo. This is useful for quickly disengaging at the end of a mid-stance combo. And then, let's see, Leaf Glide. This is a parry move. That's decent, but I'm going to save it for a little while because I don't have enough skill points to get the better parry. So I think... Let's get Swallow's Wing. And then we will adjust things a little bit. We're going to put Swallow Wing on...
It's already.
We're going to put it on high and medium, and we'll leave Kick for low. Alright, we've spent our skill points. Time to explore this, this ancient temple. By some power, it is held shut.
Oh, mystery.
Maybe it's the power of Grayskull.
Since we reached the halfway point, I will just drop a quick plug. If you guys are enjoying the show, please go ahead and hit us up with a follow. That does help us out. And it'll let you know when we come back with more.
Yeah, and for people who have been looking in the chat for a little while and haven't said anything, we do respect, you know, all comers as long as you're respectful and, you know, and can be of good cheer. And if any of you are interested in another streamer who's really cool, Onmi Halls joined us a little while ago, and she is she's a Twitch streamer on twitch.tv/OnmiHalls. Check her out. She plays things like PUBG, GeoGuessr, and Heroes of the Storm.
Love.
Everybody deserves a helping hand.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is the maze part of the level.
Ooh, right. At least it's dry in here.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Hi.
An ambush.
Oh, from either side, too.
However, when those guys try to sort of slap at you, that's when you can really lay on the hurt.
You poked him, and he did not like that.
Oh, well, he can continue to not like it. In the next dimension. Dragon Ball Z. Uh-oh. A pressure plate. And a Kodama. What do you think will happen if I step on this?
Bad things, I'm sure.
Yeah, there is in fact a rifle mechanism hidden in the wall right here. It'll fire 3 times and then reset. And the Kodama ducked into his bowl to avoid getting shot. Sorry. Sorry.
And an interesting mechanic with that is if you're doing this multiplayer.
What do you mean?
Oh, the fact that there's different bullets for each person, right? So you can't block.
Yes,
yeah.
that is a thing that I honestly am a little bit disappointed with. It would be pretty cool if you could know that the bullets are coming, because you can block them. Watch this. I'll just step on the plate. Yeah, I mean, it crushed my stamina, so I'm in a bad way, but I wasn't harmed. It'd be pretty cool if you could block bullets for other people if you knew they were coming.
Yeah, because basically spawns different bullets for each person.
Yeah, it's instanced bullet. It's very weird. And that skeleton saw me from downtown, so I'm gonna have to do something about him.
He's not hard to dodge, though.
Oops, I missed his vital spot, though. Oh, that was a Merida. Okay. I thought that yellow thing was an arrow. It is not. And we've spit out right in front of another Guardian.
Yeah. This section is lousy for those boys.
Yeah, see how quickly I was able to disengage with Swallow's Wing? It's a great move. I love it.
Wait, that used to be a person?
Yes, according to the in-game lore entry on those guys that we can look. I mean, I might do like a supplemental video or something, because each yokai gets a little page in your in your lexicon. those are fallen warriors that have had their spirits imbued into stone statues, so that they can guard places that are significant for all eternity.
Huh.
Yeah, they choose it.
So I guess it's sort of based on the terracotta soldiers.
It's probably roughly analogous. I think that sort of thing may have come up on its own, or is like a case of converted evolution in Japanese versus Chinese cultures. I don't know. It's so old that it could be one caused the other, and I'm just not, I'm just not savvy enough about history. So you can see there's another one of those launchers.
Oh, yep, and there's the hidden under that rock. Clever.
Let's see, I think I've already been this way. Yes, yeah, I could have gone this way and I elected to go left, so I'm just going to backtrack here. And watch out for the pressure plate.
It reloads fast.
Yeah, at my current level of defense and health, that'll probably take me out in 2 bullets, maybe 3. So, you gotta be on your toes. Toes, that is. Some lucre. The skeleton dropped it. NC Transplant 252 loves the art style in this game. Same, extremely. 100%. This game has an awesome aesthetic. It is really good.
And that is...
That was it. Well, then welcome.
Yeah, this game has a very good aesthetic.
Ooh.
Ooh. Stone does not like being dropped on, apparently.
Yeah, plunging attacks in general will deal a shed load of damage.
And just look at all of these statues.
Mm-hmm. This is a place of extreme significance.
Yeah. Ah, good. That's important.
Yes. I'm waiting for this.
Ooh, you got a lot of Amrita for that, too.
Yeah, the
oh,
further,
you're so close to your next level.
Yeah, the further you go in the game, the more Amrita shrines will give you. Let's see. I don't need to use this soul stone. I'll
No,
probably
that's
just...
too much. You just need one of the little ones.
Let's see.
Yeah. You needed 9,500.
Yep, so we're good. Let's up our heart. Soon we will be Captain Planet. We're going to take pollution down to 0. You know, that's a funny coincidence. They expressly call it pollution, the stuff that yokai spit out in order to regain their health. They call it yokai realm pollution.
Well, how about that? You are Captain Planet.
Yeah.
Or you're whichever kid had the heart.
Mowgli. Or no, that's from the Jungle Book. the other one starting with M. Mati. That was
yeah, Mati. That's right.
Mowgli. What the hell is wrong with me? Alright, you. Get on out of here.
Horse statue.
Yep. There he is. Look at them horse. Choices. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Well, there's a skeleton warrior patrolling over there. And an item here. Excellent. Got some roaring gun ammunition. That's explosive rounds for a musket. Whoa! An archer. I've spied you out, buddy. You are...
The fire didn't help him.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of spying people out.
Yeah, I think the lighting here is sort of pointing out.
The Guardians that will actually become active are that's even on the PlayStation 4 version where the lighting is actually being used. You can tell right away.
Okay, I thought
really, they get you the one time and that's about it. All right, let's whip out my ninja tool.
Can you do a level 41? That's pretty
probably.
tough.
Yeah, I think I can take this guy. Ooh, my frames. Snap him with the sickle and drag him on in.
Nice.
Whoops.
Careful, don't get yourself cornered.
It's fine. I did that to lull him to a false sense of security. Now I will beat his ass.
Oh, that weapon is so good.
And hop backwards. Nope.
Just pulled him right over.
Do it from low stance, too. Although with low stance I use the weight instead of the sickle.
Yeah.
Get over here.
I think the sickle is better.
It is, you know, it sort of stumbles and it's
Yeah.
nice.
Oh!
Wow!
Whoa!
My cup runneth over. Look
Got
at all those
almost
goodies.
this whole set.
Yeah.
Nice.
Treasure.
Oh, hey, a door.
Mm-hmm. Spoiler, all doors are locked. You're not getting through any of those large doors just yet. Gotta look around a little more.
Oh, the stage is so long.
Yes, it is. There's an optimal route. I can never remember it because, to be honest, I don't really prefer this level all that much. It's cool, but it's just so long.
Yeah. It's the only one that's really like this, isn't it? With, like, a halfway...
Oh no, there are definitely levels like this that are really long. The thing is that they're mostly sort of on the back half of the game,
Yeah.
and the longest one I can think of is actually, they do have the decency to just split it right down the middle. Let's see.
Not worth it.
Crushed by his hostile behavior. Ah, another Nurikabe.
Oh,
Well,
yeah. So that one gave you a hint.
well, you think you're so good. I'm gonna applaud you for how clever you are in beating that guy. Yeah,
He appreciates it.
it's nice to be appreciated. Here I am on the other side of that guy. Ooh, that rock was glowing for some reason.
And there's your hot springs.
Yes, I could use a heal. Just have a nice soak.
Something I would like to do someday.
Yeah, seems cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to a not hot spring before.
Yeah, I'm growing up in Florida. There's a ton of springs over there, but they're not really hot generally, unless the weather is really warm.
Yeah, there's a river in western North Carolina that's fed by a spring, and the water's extremely clear and so cold.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
Yeah. We actually used to have a little spring outside the first house that I lived in growing up.
No kidding.
Yeah, I think I only saw it once, but I still, to this day, I remember my dad taking me back out there to see it. It was pretty cool. It was just a little spring out there.
I'm forgetting something around here. That's pretty neat. It's always nice to have, cool natural phenomena near where you live.
Yeah.
I had a little creek next to my house, but that's not so special.
Well, creeks are nice, so just having water around. Yes, the world does need more hot springs. Just having water anywhere around your house is nice. Water is just, it's calming.
Yeah, true fact.
And not just like puddling. Because we have plenty of puddling here, and that's not as calming. What spotted you?
It is that man up there.
Nah.
And I know how to get to him, so I'm just going to go get him. My cheerful ninja hum as I sprint through this abandoned temple. It's sort of like more like a mausoleum, really.
That would be frightening, though, just to hear someone cheerfully humming while coming to kill you. That's a good thing for, like, if you're writing a serial killer or something.
Do they hum? I don't really know.
If you want them to.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, the thing about serial killers is they have their thing. And once someone's dead, they can't tell you what the thing was.
True.
Oh, American Psycho.
Did he do that?
Yeah, there was he sang Huey Lewis or something, didn't he?
Well, there was the scene with the newspapers on the floor.
Yeah.
I don't think he sang Huey Lewis. I think he just ooh.
I'm just thinking as far as, happily killing someone.
Yeah.
Like, a bit too cheerfully. Oh, it's a dirty trick.
Oh, I activated them both. Shoot.
If you back away, I think one will...
Well, I can also use some of these bombs to even the odds.
Woo!
Yeah, they're very vulnerable to explosions.
Yeah. I think they're basically terracotta.
I think these are meant to be made of stone, but who knows?
No one else hiding there?
Time for
Three
treasure.
things in between.
Ah, plenty of ammunition. Good, we're gonna need that soon. Like right now. Take these guys. You get the banishing arrow. Whoops. It's a pressure plate.
Yep. So what was that thing?
I'm sorry?
For the watchers, what is the floating head?
It's called an onibi. I think it means demon head. They're heads that are on fire, and they are a pain in the ass. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit because there was an item I saw back here.
You left an item. How
I'm-
unlike you.
Yeah, I'm slipping up. Let's see.
You missed.
Oh, look at that! There's a Kappa down there. I'm gonna have to deal with him.
Not every level has a kappa, but it's nice when they do.
Uh-huh. Hey, look. One of these assholes. Oof, that was a timely block. Yeah. If you are on your toes, skeleton warriors of most variety just are not a threat. It's not a thing.
He's waiting for you over there.
Uh-huh.
Surprise! Oh, but he's got the shell, so.
Yeah, they are functionally immune to back attacks. What? The camera got me. Come back here.
Unlike crystal geckos, I don't believe these guys disappear after a certain time.
No, they just try to lure you into other enemies. They're kind of a pain in the butt that way.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
more
will.
treasure.
They will definitely take advantage of that whole.
Yeah, one of the submissions that takes place in the cavern that we did a little while ago actually is just to chase a kappa all over the cavern equivalent of Hill and Dale, trying to get something he stole.
Yeah. And if you don't clear out the area beforehand, he will run you into everything.
Yeah, it's kind of a problem.
Well, you can use speedrunning techniques and just try and chase it and focus on it, but...
Hey, a treasure, but a pressure plate. Let's take his item first. Now, just dodge. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a lot of pottery here.
Oh,
we
two
have
treasures.
1, 2, 3
Oh, wow.
chests. Now, it's a little
Your
dark
cup
in here,
runneth over.
but I want to point out a detail. Treasure chests, if you notice, have those little reinforcing straps with the gold. I guess it's
Filigree,
binding
maybe?
or something. It's to reinforce the wood. So the ones that we've seen so far have had 2 of them on the sides. Let's look carefully at this one. Notice anything?
It's got 3.
Yeah.
Oh, Travis says the kappas can disappear into yokai pollution.
Yeah, well, then
I didn't know
there
that.
you go. They are basically crystal geckos. Let's. So here's a tip. This is something that I actually learned by watching another player do it. So I'm going to pass it on to anybody who wants to play the game on their own time. If you whistle in front of a chest that has that 3rd strap, you will not be surprised when this Mujina pops out. Mujina want you to do monkey see, monkey do with them. If you mimic the gesture that they do when they pop out, they will leave without starting a fight. If you do the wrong gesture, or attack them, or fail to gesture back in time, they'll get frustrated and fight you.
As yourself.
Correct. They will turn into a clone of you and attack. Everything's fine.
And that's another thing that a lot of people you'll get in multiplayer don't quite get. They'll just go right after the Mujina.
Yeah, they don't bother to try to communicate with yokai. So the thing about the whistling is it's a trick to normally when you open a chest that has a Mujina inside, it will knock the lid open very quickly and crack you on the forehead. It won't do a lot of damage, but it'll knock you back and stagger you, which can be an unwelcome surprise.
Especially if you need to think a little bit about what he wants you to mimic.
You generally have enough time even if he does that. Ah, a lightning Omamori.
Nice.
That might be better than my paralysis one. I'm not even wearing my paralysis one. What a dope! Hey, this has Kodama sets. Ducky.
Actually, the paralysis was better by 10.
Yeah, I like Kodama sense. Whatever, I'll just put the paralysis one on. Wham.
More defense is good.
Getting back-seated here. Alright. Hey, look at this thing. It's full of delicious orange jam. I want it. No, give it. Give it. Oh. Oh, the lights have gotten more on, though. Let's rest at the shrine while we have the opportunity, because now we're getting into the real end game for this chapter. And I'm just going to level up ninjutsu because it's been a while. Spend those skill points a little bit later. It's getting on in time, and I want to see if I can finish this chapter. Whoop. We have a developer revenant here that I'm not going to bother with. I think that might be an actual name of one of the creative team.
It would make sense for it.
Hello, Skeleton. Goodbye, Skeleton.
You can just basically ignore them.
Yeah, once all the doors are unlocked, Dazaifu is like a 2-minute stroll. You just
go straight on through.
You break on through to the other side.
That thing that you touched unlocked the doors.
Yes. Hello, it's Ginshio, Tachibana, the lady we were speaking to in the cutscene leading up to this level.
She beat you here.
Let's see what she wants. Hello? There we go.
I love her armor. Her costume is just great.
Yeah, she has a definite look in this game.
I have a sword and I know how to use it.
Yeah.
How convenient. 2 people, 2 lanterns.
It's almost like this was planned. Oops.
As usual, don't run straight in.
Yeah, and Ginshio will in fact fight alongside you. And she doesn't just have a sword that's called Lightning Cutter, she has a sword that has fucking lightning on it.
Yikes!
Yeah.
This is a good sword.
She don't play. Oops. Shoot. I should have given him the banishing arrow. Oh well. He'll come to me. And then I'll show him what for. Ginshio, you wanna... Alright, never mind.
And, I don't believe your partners have health bars, right?
They can be knocked down, but I don't think they can ever be slain.
Which is nice.
You
means
do
that
have
you're
to,
not babysitting all the time.
Yeah, you do have to sort of get them back on their feet if they've been defeated, though.
Yeah, if you want them to continue with the fight.
You generally sort of have to Sherpa them from one spot to another. They'll do things like unlock things. Wow.
Oh my god!
Ginshio just demolished that dude. She didn't even need my help on that one.
Brutal. Two more of these.
Come on, buddy. Did you see how far she scooted away?
Nope, nope, nope.
just blown back by the force of his strike. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see if I can just promote. Yep, okay. You come on over here. Ah, good. Yeah, turns out if you poke a guy with one eye in the eye, he gets really upset about it. No, it's fine.
All is well.
We handled it. And that is the last major encounter before the true boss of Dazaifu.
Is it ever explained if other people can see your spirit?
Some people can see guardian spirits.
But not everyone.
Yeah, I think Ginshio has one half of the... she had a guardian spirit, so she can see Nekomata.
Okay.
Although, I think he might be special, and that he might be able to hide himself, but other people... She knows you can see them. And she knows that... You know that she can see them. Yeah, this is Munishige. This is Ginshio's husband, and...
the hat that we've seen many people wearing.
Yeah, he's got a pretty popular early game armor set.
She's got some issues with her husband.
What the hell are you doing?
Because...
不仲というが腐っても夫婦か
It's a trick. Get an axe.
And this is where I have some arguments, because come the fuck on, William. Just stab him right in the chest.
I found you.
But no, you gotta be dramatic about it. Oh, she found the real one.
Yeah, he's up on the shelf.
Well, I never expected you to follow me all the way to these godforsaken islands.
You will return what you took from me. Now.
I think Kelly's tattoos might be... They seem... I don't know. It could just be the engine or something, having a little bit of trouble with the fact that my computer is, barely capable of running this game. But his tattoos are kind of shiny, and I have to wonder if maybe they're supposed to be, like, mercury or something.
I could understand that. So yeah, they are definitely... Parts of them are shiny.
Yeah, so Edward Kelly has taken on the form of Tachibana Murashige, and he's going to try to beat our ass. So he's pretty well equipped for it. He's got a couple of moves. Oops. He's going to do this. It's called Tiger Sprint. Oof. He has a jumping slash. He's got all sorts of good... Whoops. He's got me blundering into a hit. However, you can exploit Tiger Sprint by dodging right through it, so there's that. Also...
Yeah, you got him, you had him with an effect there.
Uh-huh. I was building up paralysis with those shuriken. But I'm out of them now, so I'm gonna have to fight him straight up now. And...
Uh-oh. Oh, we've reached
He's
the
summoning a
halfway point.
guardian, and I'm just gonna, use the terrain to my advantage. I am a ninja. Ack! I keep letting him get me with those arrows.
Yeah, using the terrain to your advantage is pretty important.
Heck! Oh, guard crush. I think that might be it. Nope. He tried to go for a soul suck, and I didn't let him. What are you doing? Ah, quadrisect. Well, that's a wide open shot. Thank you very much for that.
You still got your...
That's true, I do. Which I might need to use. Yeah, that move where he just sort of tries to tap you with his sword, that's a grapple.
Oh. There we go.
Defeated by the power of Daimawashi, which is the name of William's current guardian spirit. And that's the end of Dazaifu. Let's watch the resolution.
He stole the puppy.
But now it's back.
This spirit
Hey,
guided me
that's mine.
to the
Give me that back.
Arbiter.
William just stops and watches instead of trying to do anything.
Now he's used Sersha to extract the hidden Amrita lurking in the bowels of Dazaifu.
I think it's time to move on now.
He's just stab him once, at least.
Make an attempt, William. Come
One more
on.
time. Oh boy. I'm just gonna glare at this feather. Another memory of Sersha.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
あの
Stop
守
that.
護霊お主にとって大事なものらしいな
Yeah, that's proof right there that Ginshio can see them.
Okay.
お主が使った方がこの雷
Now
キも
we
喜
get the
ぶ
lightning sword.
Nice. Lightning is almost always a good element.
It's extremely good in Nioh because if you can manage to hit an enemy with enough lightning to apply the debuff, it slows both their movements and their attacks.
太閤秀吉様がやってきました太閤様を拒み自害したとして殿は立花の民はどうなるのか
Yeah, we discussed this a little bit about how like samurai is not, you know, some sort of
長くはあります
umbrella term for chivalrous upright people. It's just a caste, and there are some real bastards like Hideyoshi Toyotomi who we can infer brutalized
民を
Ginshio.
守る今はそれだけで嬉しゅうございます
Many samurai were bastards. But now we have a puppy. Look at him.
Aww.
Oh, man.
Goodbye, puppy.
Oh no, puppy's staying.
Riken.
Yes. The only reason that I didn't use our other guardian spirit is that Fuseushi is not bad against enemies, but is not particularly useful against either of the bosses in this level. They're both kind of resistant to Earth, so I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Ah, we're being introduced to someone, which has unlocked a way for us to get more samurai skills, which means we can get better moves. Ah, and if we were magically inclined, we could also learn from Fuku. But we're not, so we can't. Oh boy, Nioh? There we go. Ah,
And of course, more Twilight missions.
right, this one we could
unlock
actually
one.
do. Later.
Yeah, another time.
And we've finished all the story missions on the island of Kyushu, which means that next time we're going to be going up to the Japanese mainland. But for now, we'll just go to the starting point and call it a stream.
Puppies and ninjas for the win. Yes. This is why this game is really good. It's got puppies, it's got ninjas. What more could you ask for?
It's got a lot of cool stuff. And yeah, I think that'll wrap it up. Everyone, thank you very much for joining us and being so active in the chat. If you're not already following, please do. We are going to... who's streaming right now?
Let's see. Looks like Psych is streaming, so why don't we pass on to him?
Yeah, we'll host Psychedelic Eyeball. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
We will be back on Monday with some more co-op EDF 4.1.
Yes, exactly.
So, we'll be back at 7 o'clock on Monday then. And hope to see you all back then.
Thank you, everyone.
Laters.